Mike, through 3 games, where do you guys, as a pass rush, feel like you're at, and where do you see maybe opportunities for growth?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of good things. There's been a lot of times that, we've been able to get after it, and, obviously things that we need to clean up. And, we're a young group, so we're also learning how to rush with each other, and we got the greatest pass rusher in the world over there, so learning how to play off him and use him. But, and all that stuff will come. But, for us, the standard is we need to be there now. So we're going to that's what we do every day of practice, is to try and get us to that standard. And, as soon as we reach that standard, then we want to elevate it again.
Going back to the Colts offense and specifically quarterback Anthony Richardson, what do you see from him on tape that makes him a challenge, and what are the keys to kind of defending him and making sure he doesn't have a huge impact on the game?
Yeah, I mean, he's a big body guy. He can definitely run around. But for us, it's making sure that we're sound in our principles, sound in our defensive scheme, and I think big time for us too is letting the scheme help us. The coaches do spend a lot of time game planning and putting together good plays and good coverages such that we can get ourselves in winning positions, and then trusting what our eyes are seeing, trusting our technique, and then just going out and making plays. Like, at the end of the day, it comes down to, we know what we want to do, we know how to do it, and it's just go out there, do it a million miles an hour.
And then lastly, I know it's hard in real time to see, what Byron Young is doing opposite you at edge, but, what do you notice when you're playing alongside him?
Yeah, well, most of the time I don't even see him because he's flying off the rock and he's just like a blur. But no, it's been awesome to watch him, even just the progress from OTAs to now, and just how quickly he can bend the corner. And no, he's going to be a really good player for us.
Obviously, that interception Monday night was a big play because it was the defense's first turnover created of the season. Just what did you see on that play, and what allowed you to be in position to make it?
I saw the ball in the air and just. The goal was to go get it. Honestly, it was so fast. That moment in the game, I was a little surprised that the ball even came out, just because I thought they would be a little safer up by 7. But ball was in the air, and it was just time to get it.
What do you like about the way the secondary has played so far through 3 games, and where do you see potential areas of growth for the group?
I think we're playing like we practice, and that's what I like to see, because we're playing with discipline, we're playing with technique. Nobody's being anybody different on Sunday or Monday. And then our areas for improvement is just consistency, and I think that's always the journey as a defensive back, especially as a defensive player. But we're just working on stacking games and stacking plays, stacking performances, and just improving as a group.
I know you aren't fully through your preparation for the Colts, but at this point, just what do you see in their offense, and particularly, Anthony Richardson, if he ends up clearing concussion protocol and playing this Sunday?
Yeah, I see a talented quarterback, arm strength, the ability to get out of the pocket and run as well. So that's kind of a challenge in this new age football, is when a quarterback can do it all. So we're giving that the ultimate respect, and just once again trying to work on our discipline and our technique. As well as honoring those other skill sets that he has, and just being ready to tackle the run and be sound in the run game as well.
Just focus on you individually for a second. What's this opportunity been like, being with the Rams? I know that, obviously you're probably asked about that a little bit in training camp, but now that you've got 3 games in and you've had some experience on this defense, how's it been for you?
Yeah, it's been great for me, and I think the people around me is what's making it special. We have a good group of guys, good group of coaches, and I think just that collective unit of quality humans is just making the experience fun for me.
When you're playing a versatile quarterback like that, do you find it's more beneficial just to trust your instincts, or is it, he does this in film study, I remember? What's kind of the balance there?
I think always the approach is just stay true to yourself and be a disciplined football player. And I think you kind of let his special moments or his unique moments take you into those plays as they show up. There's no real way to predict the way that skill set will come up. So we're just trying to be disciplined, be sound, and as well as use our football savvy and some of our experiences against quarterbacks of that nature to understand that it could get a little crazy out there at times, but that's part of the challenge of playing a talented quarterback.
As my last thing is, as a veteran guy, it's still really early, but to me, there feels like could be a big difference between 2-2 and 1-3.
Yeah.
As a veteran guy, is it hard not to place more importance on this game?
No, there's no level of importance in this league. Every week we come in and prepare and bust our butts 6 days out the week to go perform one day. And I think at the end of the year, you just want to look back and have a lot more wins than losses. And when they come and when it happens throughout that journey isn't important. You just kind of tunnel vision for each week and just go attack that week
Yeah.
as the most important.